In this video, I'm going to share some tips on how seniors can get out of debt. Hi, I'm Han Brown, and one thing that really frustrates me is when people say they don't need to worry about paying off their debts because of age or retirement. Well, this is a big mistake. No matter what your age is, there's always some way to pay off your debts while also saving for retirement without sacrificing the quality of life. So let's get started right now on figuring out how we can help you become debt-free. Well, here are some reasons why seniors are in debt. Well, seniors are often living on a fixed income and may not be able to save for emergencies. Many seniors have health conditions that require expensive prescriptions and treatments. Seniors often rely on their children or grandchildren to assist with finances, which can lead to money problems, meaning some financial abusers can be family members or close friends. This is because of family dynamics. Relatives are in a position to take advantage of older people when they have power over them, so it might be called economic abuse, fiduciary abuse, or financial mistreatment. It's common for seniors to experience cognitive impairments such as dementia, Alzheimer's disease, or Parkinson's disease. This can make it difficult for them to manage their affairs and plan ahead financially. Seniors who live in nursing homes or assisted living facilities typically pay out-of-pocket fees like room rates, meals, utilities, medical expenses, and so forth, which adds up very fast. Seniors are more likely to be under prescribed medication than the younger folks. They might not have the money or medical care, leading them to turn to credit cards and loans. Seniors often don't have a work history or retirement savings, so they rely on Social Security checks as their main source of income. When seniors retire, they may need help with the day-to-day tasks like housekeeping and cooking, which can increase their bills if they hire help. Many seniors want to leave an inheritance behind, but there's no guarantee that will happen because it's difficult for many seniors to plan ahead financially. Seniors are more likely to get into debt because they're living on a fixed income and don't have the same earning potential as when they were younger. And they may also be less knowledgeable about managing their money and know what credit card is used for. Seniors often rely heavily on Social Security benefits, which can make it difficult to save for emergencies like medical bills or car repairs. Some seniors may not have family members who are able to help them with their financial issues, certainly if they live alone or in rural areas where there's no one else around. Seniors might also experience cognitive changes that affect how well they remember things, making it hard for them to keep track of finances and pay their bills. 1 in 4 seniors has credit card debt. The average senior with credit card debt owes $8,000. Seniors are more likely to be in debt than any other age group. The average senior citizen has about $50,000 worth of outstanding debt. Many seniors turn to credit cards for emergencies and end up with a lot of debt because they don't have the income to cover it all. The most common type of debt is medical bills, followed by mortgages and home equity loans. Nearly 25% of seniors have unpaid medical bills that they can't afford to pay off. Seniors who live alone are at a greater risk for being in debt because they don't have as many people around them to help with these financial burdens. It's important that seniors know what they're getting into before signing the dotted line, so read the contracts carefully. 1/3 of those who have retired from full-time jobs say that their financial situation is worse now than it was before they left the workforce. Seniors with a high school diploma or less are 3 times more likely to be living below poverty level. More than half of seniors have an outstanding mortgage loan on their home. Seniors owe more than $18 billion on student loans in the U.S. Nearly 1 in 3 seniors is carrying some form of auto loan. 1 out of 4 seniors is paying off personal loan or line of credit account for something other than vacations or large purchases like cars and homes. The majority of senior citizens who are in debt owe money on their mortgage or home equity line of credit. Many seniors use HELOCs to finance major expenses like long-term care costs or college tuition for grandchildren. While there's no easy way out of debt, it is possible for seniors to reduce their monthly payments by refinancing the lowest interest rate loan. Seniors are more likely to be victims of identity theft than any other age group. They may not have access to technology or know how to use it, making them easy targets for scammers who can reach out to them by phone or email messages. Seniors are most at risk for becoming victims of financial exploitation due to their vulnerability and lack of understanding about finances. So how can seniors get out of debt? Well, let's consider the following. First, get a free credit report from annualcreditreport.com. Find a financial advisor to help you create an emergency fund, monthly budget, and long-term savings plan. Seek help from National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Decide how much you can afford to pay every month and then set up automatic payments with your bank or credit card company. Avoid paying late fees by scheduling an appointment with your lender to discuss repayment options before the due date. Keep copies of all correspondence between you and your lenders in one place like a folder or a binder so that it's easy to find if there are any questions later on about what was discussed when speaking with them over the phone or email. Figure out your debt-to-income ratio and create a plan for paying off your debts. Cut up all your credit cards, even if you think you'll need them in the future, and stop spending money on things that aren't necessary, like cable, expensive coffee drinks, pricey personal care products, taking advantage of qualifying for discounts. Consider refinancing student loans with lower rates or consolidating other high interest rate loans into one monthly payment through a personal loan from your bank, credit union, or online lender. Start saving for retirement so you don't have to worry about it later on in life. Make sure you know how much money is coming in and going out each month before making any major purchases or investments. If you're not already doing this, start putting away at least 10% of your income into a 401k or an IRA account that's matched by your employer. Get a part-time job or start freelancing on the side. Sell any unwanted items you have lying around the house for some extra cash. Cut back on spending and start saving. Check out the Government Consumer Financial Protection Bureau for help with credit card companies, mortgages, student loans, car loans, payday loans, and other financial products. Talk to someone about what you can do to get out of debt. This could be a family member, friend, counselor at school, or church group. Pay off your debt with the highest interest rates first to save money on finance charges. Save up for emergencies by setting aside an amount of cash each month that is equal to one paycheck. Also, buy generic drugs. Take advantage of free tax preparation services offered by the IRS, including free file and volunteer income tax assistance programs. Get organized so it's easier to find information about your accounts, bills, loans, and so forth, including checking account balance. As the population ages, it's important to think about how people age and what they need. This is especially true when it comes to finances. For many seniors in America, a lack of savings can lead to isolation and depression if they're unable to provide for themselves financially. But there are ways that you can get help. If you have a loved one who may be struggling with debt or money management, reach out. We love to help them get back on track so their later years can bring joy instead of worry. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm excited to help people in the best part of life. I hope that you'll join this community on our journey through aging, caregiving, longevity, and attitude towards growing older. So please subscribe to the channel, press that like button, click on that bell icon to get notified when there's a new video.